Okay, on 12.5.8, you are generating a barcode. This one, after the circle one, should be fairly straightforward, but if you're struggling with it, here is what you need to do. So the only place you need to add any code is here in the draw barcode function, and we need to draw the lines. If you forget how to draw the lines, here is the code for drawing a line. So how do I get it to draw all these lines across? Well, obviously I need a for loop, so I'm going to do for var I equals 0, and then just like the other assignments, while I is less than the length of our barcode array. So right here we're being fed barcode, so barcode dot length, okay, and then I plus plus. So I'll wrap my new line in that, and then before I forget to do this, I'm going to do my add line. So now the only thing we need to figure out as far as the lines is how do I know where to place them. So we have our starting point and our ending point. So x1 and xy would be the top of the line, x2 and xy would be the bottom of the line. So the x's is what's going to change as we move across. So since in the directions it does not specify a width for the lines, then that means we're just using the default width of 1. So I only need to move this over 1 each time, and how do I know where to move it? Well, that is the I. So I'm going to change both of these to I. So the first time we're going to position the line at 0, then 1, then 2, etc. Then the y's, well, the first y is up here at the top, which is 0. And then the second y is down at the bottom, which is get height. Oops, and my cap lock is on. There we go. Okay, so that is going to position the lines, moving them over 1 pixel at a time. If I run my code right now, there we go. So I have completely filled in my block with lines. So now the last step is figuring out which one should actually be drawn and which one shouldn't be. And that is based off of this function down here that is randomly generating a bunch of booleans, true or false, for each position. When it's true, I want a line. So what I'm going to do is come up here before my for, or actually not before the for loop, but right after the for loop. And I'm going to create an if statement. If barcode brackets I equals true. So only if the position that we're currently in is true do I want to draw the line. So I'll put my curly brackets around the line and the add line, and then I'll tab these in. So this is what your code should now look like. If it's true, then we want to draw the line. And I don't need to put an else statement in there because I don't need to do anything if it is false. And now if I run the code again, there we go. It's only drawing when it's true. So that is what this project should look like. So it should have been fairly straightforward, not too many lines of code. But if you're struggling with it, this is the solution.